Guys, do you know today, this video is a reminder and it's a challenge because I feel like Ramadan's coming to an end and we've all been trying to better ourselves to become better individuals. So let me start with the reminder and then we'll come to the challenge after. So the reminder is that, look, personally, during Ramadan, I've tried to better myself in my spirituality in terms of praying on time. You know, sometimes I'm also praying with focus, like in the zone, because it happens to all of us that we're praying and our mind wanders because sometimes we're not focusing on the words that we're saying, or we're not properly offering our prayer. So this time, this Ramadan, I've tried my best, to offer my namaz on time, like as close to the correct time as possible, and also offer it with my full attention and full focus, and trying to read all the words and ponder over its meanings whilst I'm praying, just so I can try and build that platform to grow on after Ramadan passes. Because I feel like Ramadan's a time for us to fix ourselves, and it's a time to put into place little achievements and goals which you can work on down the line. So the reminder is, if you're coming through Ramadan and you feel like you're doing good, carry on going. There's only a few days left and it's important to make the most of Ramadan because it comes once a year. If you're feeling like, you know what, I've wasted these 30 days, or I've wasted the days of Ramadan so far, and I want to make a change and I want to make the most of the last few days, do you know what? Do it. Honestly, make a conscious effort, make the intention to change, and make the intention that, you know what, these next few days I want to make a difference. It might be that you want to start praying properly. It might be that you want to read the Holy Quran more. But don't feel like because you're not fasted or because you've not been on that spiritual mode or flex, don't feel like you can't start now. Like, ask for God's help, ask for God's mercy and guidance. There's never a bad time. There's never a wrong time to ask for God's help. Don't be that individual who's like, you know what, I made so many mistakes before, I've wasted so many days before, I can't make a change now. Like, we can't put a cap on God's mercy. We can't put a cap on God's love for humanity, God's love for us as individuals. So I just wanted to remind you that, look, if it's you and you want to start today and make a change for tomorrow and the day after and the day after, and for the months to come following Ramadan, then do it. And don't feel like you can't, because God's love and mercy is always there. So that's just a reminder, just to try and be the best version of yourself. Now the challenge. Now this is a challenge for every single person out there, because I feel like, well, the reason why I say this challenge is important is because one of the first questions we're going to be asked on the Day of Judgment, and that is, did you offer your prayers? Did you offer your namaz or your salat? Now, it's one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It's compulsory upon all Muslims to pray 5 times a day. Of course, children are the exception, but after the age of 10, it's encouraged that children pray, right? But make the intention today, and this is the challenge, to say to yourself that from this day on, I'm not going to miss a namaz. However old you are, doesn't matter if you're in your teens or you're older than that, or you've got kids or you're married or whatever. Like I said, there's no wrong time to start. Make the intention that today, from this time onwards, I'm going to try and pray every single namaz. Yeah? So that in a few years you can say that, you know, when I was 17 or 16 or when I was 24 or whatever, from that day, I've not missed a prayer. And if you make the intention, you know, if God says that if you walk to him, he'll run to you. You put one hand out, God will put his arm out. And if you just make prayer and namaz a priority throughout your whole day, why won't God help you? Why won't God seek to help you improve and better yourself when you've got a pious intention? And you know, if you make that pious intention and you try and pray 5 times a day, of course God will reward you. Why wouldn't God reward you? And you've got the opportunity to pray 5 times a day, to ask for God's help. Ask for the things that you desire. Ask for the things that you want. Like, we've been given the opportunity to take time out of the world, to focus on ourselves, to better ourselves as individuals, and to make that change. So the challenge is, try your best that you can say from today on, I'm not going to miss a prayer. It might be hard. Nothing's easy in life. But without God's help, we can't achieve anything. Consistently ask for God's help ask for God's guidance, and make a change today. And I hope and pray that following Ramadan, we're able to maintain and build on the blocks, the foundations which we've tried to achieve during the month of Ramadan, so that when next year comes, the goal we tried to achieve this Ramadan, we can tick it and say, you know what, I've maintained that throughout the year, and next year I'm going to set myself a new goal. Make it happen, make it count. Make a positive, clean, pious, spiritual change within yourself, and better yourself, and try to be the best version of yourself every single day.